also known as the hall of the monumental stairs because of the biggest rows of stairs placed on the side. On the opposite side, this is the main entrance, or the official one in the building, as it was initially designed and as they also use it nowadays. So this area has been hosted since after the building was finished. The process of greeting and meeting the most important political figures, or the very important personalities in general that have come and that are coming to the palace. Some decorational elements which are worth to be mentioned here are the abundance of details inspired by Romanian traditional motifs found in the central part of the ceiling, the size of the chandelier, which is one of the biggest from the building, the size of the carpet here, on which now and the size of the four curtains placed at the top of the stairs on the side. Those ones, also made in Romania, are the longest and the heaviest curtains from the building. They have an approximate height of 16 meters and they weigh altogether, the two from there with the two from the opposite side, together 1 ton. We'll take a better look at them when we go upstairs to see the last hall of our tour, but right now we have the three biggest reception halls from the building. So this is Tacheolescu Hall. The style that inspired the decoration of this hall is the ancient Oriental style, as we can best observe in the abundance of details along the ceiling, which most of them are once again covered with gold. There's one very interesting and unique feature about this hall that can be found like this in any other hall of the building. As you may have already noticed, it has a really strong echo. Of course, there are some stories about it. They were saying that in this hall, all the guests would have gathered for the biggest state receptions and waited for the host, as in Nicolae and Elena Ceausescu. When they would have entered the hall, everybody started applauding and cheering, and the sound was amplified by the echo to make it sound even greater. Maybe it's just another story, maybe not, but since we're talking about stories and rumors, there were some others which were saying that all the materials for the construction were brought exclusively from Romania. As I told you in the beginning, 99% of the materials in the initial plan were brought and were made in Romania, but there are some exceptions. The doors right here, they are made of cherry wood and mahogany. The mahogany wood wasn't it was a gift in the communist period of our country from the president of the Republic of Romania, and this gift was used for the construction of the doors. Another material which wasn't actually was also a very rare type of marble, the green marble from Iran. But it can be found in the plenary hall of the Senate, which unfortunately is not available for review. But right now we're going to see the biggest hall from the building.
You don't not, you every time come to my back, okay? Don't not other side. Come in, I have not cut, I put.
No.
Sorry.
You blue ration.
Blue ration, how to blue ration? Yeah, cool.
Call.
This is the Union Hall, or the Banquet Hall, how they called it initially, designed to host the biggest state receptions and the most luxurious parties. It was decorated in this way. Actually, it has more of an eclectic style. We can observe many styles combining and many influences. We can observe once again the gold covering some, not all the decorational elements, both along the walls and along the ceiling. In the initial plan, the stories were saying that they even wanted to place the portraits of Nicolae and Elena Ceausescu on the side walls. Of course, this never actually happened. So this is the biggest hall from the building. It has a total surface of 2,200 square meters and an approximate height in the central part of 16 meters. Also right here there are two records registered in the building. First of all, looking at the ceiling, we can observe the biggest skylight from the building. Above it, besides the natural light, there were some more stories. They were saying that it can be opened. They were saying that even a helicopter can land down here in this hall. Unfortunately, as interesting as it sounds, it isn't true. Because of its size and the way it is made, mostly, it can't be opened. Also right here is placed the biggest carpet from the building. There on the right side, it was placed there to protect it because there still are many events happening here. But I can tell you that it has a total surface of 1,100 square meters. And for it to be moved and laid in the central part of this hall, it requires the strength of at least 25 people. After the building was finished, there were many events organized in this hall. Sometimes, most of the times, it was used all together with the two other halls that we have seen before. Some of the most popular events which happened, and some of them still are happening here at least once a year, are the tourism fair, wedding fair, New Year's Eve party, Vienna's ball. There were many private banquets, parties, receptions organized here, but there were also very important official events, such as very important conferences or congresses happening here. Some of the most famous and latest official events which happened in these areas were in 2019, Romania's presidency for the Council of the European Union, and last year in November, the NATO summit which happened in Bucharest, this was the main hall of the event. So, after climbing some more stairs, we have finally reached the main section of the first floor of the building, but the ground level 1, which is an intermediate level, and here is the place where the most representative halls of the Parliament are found. So, administrative-wise, this building is mainly divided into one part belongs to the Senate, and the other part belongs to the Chamber of Deputies, which is quite in the opposite direction. Besides the offices of the presidents of the two chambers, here we can also find the two plenary halls of the Parliament. First of all, behind those doors, there is the plenary hall of the Senate, which is exclusively designed for the meetings of the senators, which are 136 inside the Romanian Parliament. At the end of the hall in that direction, there can be found the plenary hall of the Chamber of Deputies, and that's the place where the united sessions of the Parliament are happening. And there are 330 deputies inside the Romanian Parliament. Unfortunately, those two halls are not and have never been available for the visit, but right now we're going to see the tallest conference hall of the building. So this is Alexandru Ioan Cuza Hall, or Romania, how they call it in English. It was designed to house the person of science and really important documents. As well as for its nice acoustic, it was also initially designed to host some more artistic events, such as concerts, as they placed the balcony for the orchestra on one of the side walls. On the opposite wall, there is Romania's coat of arms, covered with gold there in between the two colors. So this is the tallest hall from the building. It has an approximate height in the central part of 19 meters, and it has a total capacity of 1,200 chairs. Along the ceiling there are 9 skylights. Above them there's no direct natural light. Actually, there's a space holding a lighting system made to provide the sensation of natural light. So those are artificial skylights. From here, the story foretelling that Nicolae Ceausescu was planning to access on the biggest balcony of this one of the buildings, and we will access immediately and greet the crowds that would have gathered in the place where now the Constitution Square is, right in front. He never got the chance to do so, and actually the first personality that came on the balcony and said hello to the crowd in 1996 at his second visit was Michael Jackson. The first and actually the last one to do this. As you will exit on the balcony, you'll observe the Constitution Square in front, and then there is a Union Boulevard. This boulevard was built also in that period as part of the project as one of the main access roads to the building. It was inspired by the beautiful Champs-Élysées from Paris because the Ceausescu couple really liked it, and it was initially named, of course, the Victory of Socialist Boulevard. So you can have exit on the balcony, enjoy the view, and then we'll slowly go back to the end. You have climbed up and down approximately 300 stairs and have visited almost 6% of the building. Let's up to the most beautiful parts. So I'd like to thank you very much for your attention. To wish you a nice day and a nice stay in Bucharest and Romania. Please do not forget at the end of the entrance to leave your badges or put them back in a box at the exit. For the last time, please be careful right here. There are some tables on the ground. Follow me directly and without any stop to the exit. Thank you.
ஸோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் நம்ம வந்து எல்லாமே பார்த்து முடிச்சிட்டோம். நான் வந்து நிறைய எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணல, எல்லாமே இங்கிலீஷில் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணி சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ இந்த வீடியோவில் ஃபுல்லாகவே அவங்க எல்லாமே இங்கிலீஷில் தான் எல்லாமே சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. இது இந்த கட்டிடம் இந்த எவ்வளோ ஸ்கொயர் ஃபீட், எவ்வளோ உயரம், என்ன மார்பிள், எங்கெங்கே என்னென்ன போட்டிருக்காங்க, பலகைகள் என்னென்ன வகைகள் என்ன மாதிரி எல்லாங்கிறத டீட்டெயில்ஸாக வந்து அவங்க இங்கிலீஷ்லேயே எல்லாமே சொல்லிட்டாங்க. ஸோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சுன்னா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், மறக்காமல் நம்ம சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். நாம் இன்னொரு அழகான வீடியோவை சந்திப்போம். அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். பாய்.